I know you don't predict fights that you're working. I've interviewed you enough to say
I try
that.
not to. You know, you gotta go. If you're judging the fight, you gotta go in with a clear mind. You know, you can't be partial to one guy or the other.
So let me ask you this question instead.
Okay.
For the winner of tomorrow night's fight, Sergio Martinez versus Miguel Cotto, where do you think that they should go if Cotto wins, if Sergio wins?
Well, Miguel Cotto certainly not above 160. If I were Miguel Cotto, I'd look for unification against Gennady, Golovkin, or Peter Quillen. No doubt about it. If he wins the 60-pound title, let him stay at 60. There's a lot of good fights at middleweight. You know.
What about a rematch with Mayweather for the middleweight championship?
That certainly is a possibility. If Floyd really wants to go fight at middleweight, you know, and he fought Cotto. It was a junior middleweight fight.
Yeah.
Whether he wants to fight, you know, a fight where there's a 160-pound weight limit, I don't know. But certainly there's a lot of good fights at middleweight for Cotto. I think, you know, Cotto Golovkin, Cotto Quillen would be two great fights.
Let me tell you why I was thinking Cotto Mayweather too. You know, Mayweather's tied with Pacquiao for 4 lineal titles. If he gets that middleweight championship, that makes 5. That's a record.
I know that would be certainly a reason to move up to 60, no doubt about it.
And what about for Sergio? Where would you want to see him go?
Sergio, there again, I don't think he's capable of fighting the super middleweight. I just don't think Sergio can fight Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. or Carl Froch. I think they're too big. I just believe that, you know, Sergio, with the movement and whatnot, he's such a great middleweight. If he gets by Cotto, I would love to see him also, you know, stay at middleweight and do the unification with Golovkin. Should Golovkin get by Daniel Geale on July the 26th on HBO World Championship Boxing?
That was my final question. What do you think about that matchup? That's a good matchup.
Yeah, I like it. I like it very much. Daniel Geale, a tough guy, will be able to take the punch. Hopefully, Golovkin will be Golovkin. You know, he's brutal. He walks right through you. And it's an interesting fight. It really is. Daniel Geale looked really good on HBO when he fought Darren Barker on HBO Boxing After Dark.
Yeah.
I think he'll give Golovkin a fight. I'm glad that they made the fight because everybody seems to avoid Golovkin like the plague, you know. But Gennady's a great fighter. I'm looking forward to seeing him back, especially in a big Madison Square Garden upstairs.
Yes.
I'd love to see him pack the place. Hope he does.
And it's good to see Geale get another chance, given that he was 1.5 points away from winning in that fight with Barker. Harold Lederman, thank you as always for your time.
Thank you.